On with the show.
What's going on, everybody? It's another episode of the often imitated, never duplicated Voices of Misery podcast. And of course, I'm one half of your dynamic duo, the nerds. I'm the nerd and you are.
Nerdette.
And what the hell is going on with you? How are you?
Wonderful, man.
Yeah. Just telling me before the show you were a little wiped out. So am I, actually. It's been a very tiring week. But good things are afoot. What's going on with you? Anything new?
No.
Yeah. This new schedule's tough, man.
I know, it sucks.
It is tough. Not getting off work till like 11:15, just during the initial nesting period is what they call it, when like you're out learning the job and actually doing the job. It's simple enough, man. It's really easy. And like we go to bed at 11 o'clock anyway. It's not that much later. And the job is so fucking easy. I sit there and just basically waste time all day long. So it's right up my alley, screwing around and dicking off like I like to do. You been watching anything? You been watching anything good?
Idiot.
I am.
Nip Tuck. The Mole came out today, so I'll be watching season 2 of that.
What was that one again?
Where they have to try to... It's a group of people, they try to complete missions to get money, put it in the pot, and there's one of them is a mole trying to sabotage everything.
Oh, okay. That makes it interesting.
And you have to figure out who the mole is.
That's actually really interesting. I was thinking for a second that it was a show where they actually work together for once.
They're all shady as fuck. They're all at some point doing something shady.
Yeah.
See, I have no idea who the fuck it is, but I like that show, so...
I'm glad you watched something
At least
else.
it's something new, finally.
I did walk out.
I'll binge through that today. It'll be done, and then I'll go back to Nip Tuck.
I was going to say, I walked out the other day to get a drink, and I saw your favorite actress on the TV, so does that mean you're going to stop watching the show soon? Is all the nasty stuff going to start up with her character, or what?
On Nip Tuck, he's talking about... No, I'm going to keep watching.
Dude, it's so
shady
fucked
fucking
up.
Nasty bitch.
That show is so fucked up, man.
It hasn't happened yet. Yeah. It hasn't happened yet, but her son is acting really fucking weird, and I'm like, oh, it's coming. It's got to be coming.
Why is that important to do on TV? I just don't know. Why is that a storyline you have to do?
I don't know.
There's so many. I understand, when you watch one TV show, it's almost like you've seen them all, but especially if a show's run for like 10 seasons.
Right now, she's sleeping with the one kid, and he's 17. But the son is being, like, really weird. I'm like, it's coming. I know it.
He's jealous of his friend. And dude, I don't even want to fucking laugh about it. Because it's just like, this is a storyline that happens on that show.
I don't know. So, whatever. I haven't gotten to that part. So
it's absolutely disgusting.
I don't remember any of this shit happening, though. Like I'm watching things and, like Manny from General Hospital was on. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot this dude was on. Like, I forgot all this shit. Because it's been so long. So, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I've been watching the originals. Mm-hmm. I've actually been watching it. I've been paying attention. I've been pausing the TV when I leave the room to do something. I'm trying to not spend more time screwing around on the iPad and watching the show. So I'm actually trying to pay attention to this one. And I'm on season 2, episode 10 or 11 right now. So I'm about midway through season 2, which means I got one full season to go and then the short one. So I can do this, man.
Okay.
I can do this. I'm actually finally starting to enjoy myself watching this show. I'm starting to enjoy it finally. A couple of things that I did put down here in my notes is that this Michael character, for someone that they build up to be such a badass, he's like, what the fuck? I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. Maybe it's because that actor who plays him, he was such a little conniving little weasel of a human being on General Hospital. He was a pushover, a bitch. He was a bitch, essentially, on that show. And then you see him on this, and he's supposed to be some badass, scary guy.
Isn't he the one that was like this big bad guy that was going to blow up the Metro Court or something?
Was that
it was him, right?
Up the Metro Court,
yeah, and he... Yeah. Okay.
He had like a plastic toy detonator or some shit. It didn't work. I don't remember. It didn't happen. Obviously, something stupid happened.
Yeah.
No, it did blow up the Metro Court. It did. I remember now. It was a cutaway where they showed every character going under something, grabbing, looking for someone, smoke.
Freaking soap operas, man.
They got like black shit all over their tuxedos. Honey, where are you? I can't find you in the explosion. One of those fucking stupid things. But other than that, the guy who plays the Alpha was also in. They just get General Hospital's worst characters and put them on this fucking show. It seems. The one guy who I hate from that other show that I'll never say the name of, ironically plays the werewolf pack leader on this show. Like he's the alpha wolf. And I feel like telling these other werewolves, like, do you know that your alpha was getting clapped if he was a power bottom on this other show? You follow it. This is the guy you want to follow, you bunch of fucking pups.
He was a whiny bitch on General Hospital, too, wasn't he?
And he's a whiny bitch on this one.
Yeah.
All I wanted to do was get married to you. And this bitch, and she was just fucking the other guy. And she comes to him, she's like, yeah, I was fucking this other guy. He's like, well, we can still get married, right? This is your alpha. The werewolves are so freaking pathetic on this show. Absolutely pathetic. But I am happy that they brought the baby Hope back. They brought the baby back. They brought some version of Rebecca back. I don't know who the hell this person is that brought the baby back. The blonde hair. She's supposed to be Rebecca, but I don't know who she is. Who is this woman? Who is
Stop it. She didn't change that much.
She looks like the pictures that are hanging up on the wall in like a fucking plastic studio or like a plastic surgeon's studio office, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it's like, this is the before picture, and you see this person who looks like a creature. That's what she looks like now. She just doesn't look the same. And this is supposedly the same actress playing Rebecca, right? You're sure?
Yes.
You're positive this is the same actress?
Yes.
All right. Well, then, damn it, I guess I'll have to believe you because she looks so different. It's such a drastic change. Really? To me, she just looks like a whole different human being. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing it differently now. Maybe I'm getting those special powers that those weird people in the street are getting where you can see demonic faces and shit. Maybe I'm starting to see people for their inner ugliness or whatever the fuck. I don't know, but the show's actually pretty good. It's not too bad. It'll definitely never be as good as Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries was just a really, really top to bottom good show where all the characters mattered and you cared about them. This one, not as much. I only care about maybe 3 or 4 of the characters. The rest of it is kind of like, I'm just watching it without really a favorite character, if that makes sense.
Who's the bad guy in season 2?
It's the mom still. The mom and Michael.
Okay.
The mom and Michael. The mom jumped to another body. They just killed her. It's so weird too, by the way. The whole jumping to different bodies thing. I didn't think they would have that ability, but I mean, the mom's a witch, so I guess witches are fucking eternal for some reason. Mm-hmm. And she created vampires and there's a whole bunch of weird shit. It's actually a really good story how they created the vampires. I actually enjoy it.
They make it make sense.
It makes sense. That's all I ask for. Make sense and don't fucking bastardize the whole vampire mythos. Don't sit there and say, oh, well, vampires turn in the full moon. No, that's werewolves, idiot. The vampires were created by Dr. Franken. No, that's Frankenstein. Like, no, keep it. You can put your own little spin on it, but keep it traditional, and they did. So they did a really good job. I'm not going to shit on the show too much, but I did watch the debate last night, the presidential debate, and I'm not going to talk too much about it because everyone else is talking about it on the internet now, and it went exactly the way I thought it was going to go. And everyone's celebrating like Biden got fucking slaughtered, and he did. He looked like shit. But when does he not look like shit the past 4 years? Is this news to people that the guy fucking lost his marbles were never there to begin with in the first place? You know, are people that surprised? Everyone's like slam dunking on the internet and shit, and you know, this is the earliest presidential debate they've ever had. And they did it like this for a reason. Because they wanted him to go out there, fall on his face in front of everybody. They're all going to act surprised like they didn't know this was happening the whole time he was in there. And they're going to replace him with someone else. And the person they're going to replace him with is going to beat Trump. Because they've got so much shit on him and so much angst and hatred against this man. Plus they've stuffed the ballot box. And they cheat. They fucking cheat. They're going to put someone else in there, and they're going to mop the floor with Trump, and the Democrats are going to win the fucking election again, and it's going to be fucking awful. That's what's going to happen. I have a feeling, man. They did this for a reason. These people are not that stupid. They know exactly what's going on. They're in control of it. We're the dumb ones thinking they're dumb. Oh, look at the fucking idiots. They keep putting Joe Biden up there. They fucking thought about this already, man. They've already got a plan in place. They've already got a fucking plan. I'm thinking by the end of this week, well, it's already Friday, so the end of next week, you're going to have a new Democrat running for office. It ain't going to be Kamala Harris. It'll be fucking Gavin Newsom, Pete Buttigieg, or Gretchen Whitmer. I'm thinking it'll be either one of those three. It'll more than likely, 95% sure it'll be Gavin Newsom. They fucking love putting this guy on TV. He's worse than Biden. He's probably the worst Democrat they've ever fucking had. He's the most radical piece of shit. Look at California. That'll be your entire country if this guy gets in there. This is not good. Everyone's celebrating. Oh, look how he's fucking making fun of Biden. Like, dude, he's fucking 90,000 years old. God will take him soon and send him where he belongs to hell. That's exactly what's going to happen to this guy. You're going to sit there and make fun of him, but you don't see the big picture, man. You're going to replace him with someone worse. They always fucking do. He wasn't even calling the shots anyway. Biden's a harmless old fucking racist idiot who would rather be sitting in front of his TV watching Matlock right now eating fucking ice cream. He has no idea what's going on. We're placing our hatred in the wrong place. It's the people behind him, the people, Obama, Clintons, all those fucking people, man. But it's going to be bad. That's all I'm saying. So mark this show, bookmark it, save it, whatever you got to do. That's my prediction for the election. The Democrats are going to win with whoever the fuck they replace Joe Biden with next week. If they run this guy to fucking November, Joe Biden, I'm going to be shocked. I'd be shocked, but I'd be happy because it means we're going to just fucking roll over this piece of shit, get 4 years of sanity or a better America at least before the Democrats, because they flip-flop, they go back and forth. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Those are my thoughts there on this whole thing, the election. I just think it's freaking terrible. It's scary. The debates were I mean, it was funny. I did get a lot of chuckles during it. I thought it was great. But right after it's over, it's like, okay, now what? You can't dwell on the little... And it wasn't even a victory. It was just a fucking thing that we already knew was going to happen, and it's the Democrats' way to get rid of Biden. That's all it is. But other than that, man, I've just been hanging out. I've been enjoying life. Life is good. I've been sleeping fucking excellent. I slept like a baby last night. What was it, Thursday last night?
Did you?
I slept like a baby. It took me a little while to go to sleep, though, because I had just gotten off work, and I was still kind of like the off-work mode.
I had fallen asleep, gotten up to pee, and you were still awake.
Well, I was busy, too. I mean, I was up. I was doing shit. I mean, but when I finally slept, I slept like a baby. I did. I slept through the night. I woke up with some energy. I'm happy. I'm just feeling good, man. I'm enjoying life. It's fucking awesome. Got some video gaming done today. Got the show format done. Got some good ideas going for the future, and everything's fucking awesome. So... can't really complain. I know sometimes we start the show off and we're like, yeah, fucking life sucks. But no, it's actually pretty damn good right now. So, Monday's show, we'll get back to saying how much it sucks. I'm sure we're going to have a fucking wacky weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell. We didn't have any plans yet, do we?
No, you work.
Yeah. Shit, that's right. But I do work later in the day, though, and we've come up with a pretty decent plan. But it did bite us in the ass the other day because for some reason our daughter, the one who loves going to the water park, was like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, she didn't want to go. So we'll see. Maybe next week. She
did me a solid, man, because I woke up the time before we went to the water park. I was like, I don't want to go. Then I had some caffeine, and I was like, all right, let's get going. And we had a good time. And then the other day, I'm like, I kind of don't want to go. And kind of wanted to just enjoy the day. And then she's like, yeah, fuck this. So we'll probably end up doing that this weekend, maybe, or I don't know, man. A lot of options. The weather's freaking brutal. It's crazy. They're saying we're in a drought here in Myrtle Beach. Did you see that?
A drought?
Yeah, they're saying we haven't gotten rain in a while, and then we're heading in that territory where they might have to start cutting back on the water usage. I saw that this morning.
We just had a nasty thunderstorm yesterday.
That's what I was saying, man. I saw that article this morning.
Loud.
Yeah, they were saying that they might have to start cutting back on some things here. You think they're prepping us?
God, man. I don't know.
It's so fucking weird, man. But whatever. You got anything else you want to talk about here? You want to hop into some topics?
No, man. I don't do shit. I live a boring, fucking, quiet life. That's what I do.
You know what? A boring, quiet life.
There's nothing to talk about. Yeah. Whatever.
No,
I'm happy. I'm good. There's nothing. I haven't done anything. So.
Happy's the word of the day, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
Happy's the word of the day. All right, let's fucking hop on into it here. Let's get into some topics. You got anything good, bad, and different? What you got today?
I have no idea. I have 2 stories, but
Are you doing your own work? Is the big question.
I'm always doing my own goddamn work. No one does my shit for me.
Well,
once in a while, like someone will post something in Discord and tag me in it, but no, you're the one that everyone comes out of the woodwork to get you. It
hasn't been like that in a while, but it will be going back,
including my BFF.
I will be going back to work full time as far as like me logging in and trying to do a good job. I'm not going to be doing other things. I'm actually going to try to do a good job here. So send in some topics, please. I need help. Please, I need fucking serious. I'm kidding. All right, so this is the danger that we're facing here that Joe Biden glossed over really quick last night, and it's about the illegal immigrants, the aliens, if you want to get nasty and call them dirty names that they hate you calling them. This is just an example of the kind of people that are coming over here. I got 2 stories for you. Police in Texas arrested an illegal alien on Thursday who they say murdered 2 people inside a Chick-fil-A restaurant this week. Oved Bernardo Mendoza Argueta. I don't know if that's 4 people or 1. Do you think the guy got jumped? So anyways, 37 just imagine if he was a football player to buy that fucking jersey. Can you imagine that shit? Holy fuck. Anyways, booked in the jail in Irving Thursday morning early after the shooting on Wednesday. Argueta is an illegal alien from El Salvador, one of the most violent countries in the world with a notorious problem with hyper-violent criminal street gangs. It's that violent that this guy left to bring his violence here. How much worse is it there, and how much worse is it going to get here is the question. The suspect allegedly murdered the 2 victims at a restaurant located in the Los Colinas neighborhood. The suspect's wife reportedly worked at the restaurants, as did the 2 victims, one of whom was identified as Patricia Portillo, 49 years old. The other victim, a male, didn't matter. Our investigators... well, they don't have any information on him. Our investigators have received... Someone gave a shit about him, you think?
Oh my god.
Our investigators have received information to lead them to believe this is a targeted incident, not a random act of violence. Yeah, I don't know, man. These people are fucking awful, though. I'm not saying all the people that come over here are fucking terrible, but I mean, you're breaking the law.
No, some are actually looking for a better life and actually want to do something and contribute. But then you got a lot of people that are just scumbags.
You got to think of it this way. If that's a really violent place, like they're saying El Salvador is the most violent, of course you're going to get the good ones wanting to leave. But, not all of them are going to be good. Some of them are good people that are coming over. A lot of them aren't. How can you tell? They all come over with a smile on their face and a fucking...
You can't do background checks on these people?
They don't care. They just let them in. Fanny pack, that's what I was thinking. They got fanny packs on.
I like fanny packs.
Me too. I just will never wear one. I need someone else to do it first. What I need is a really trendy, stylish person to start doing it. So everyone else starts doing it, and then I can go back to wearing a fanny pack like I did in 1990. All right, so a Middle Eastern illegal alien charged with violently raping a young girl in New York, of all places. Oh, goodness. An illegal alien who entered the U.S. under President Joe Dickhead has been criminally charged under multiple charges for allegedly violently raping a young girl in New York after he threatened to beat her if she did not comply with his demands. I would rather be beaten and raped if I was a young girl, but you think one goes with the other, right? He's not just going to beat you and leave you there.
Yeah.
Fucking A. The Turkish national 21-year-old Sakir Akan allegedly raped a 15-year-old girl on May 14th after he threatened to beat her with a metal pipe if she did not get in the back seat of a car he was driving. After the girl got into the vehicle, he drove to an isolated area and raped her. She suffered injuries as she tried to stop the man from raping her. Akan, who was released into the U.S. by the Biden administration late last year, was arrested last week and charged with first-degree rape. The police department claimed they did nothing improper or out of the norm by not alerting the public that a dangerous child sex predator was roaming the area. So they knew this guy was a predator, and they just let him fucking out there without even letting people know.
See, that's ridiculous. And now where is he? In one of our jails? Why can't you just ship him the fuck back?
Or why does he even have to live? If he raped a 15-year-old girl on our soil, that's illegal here.
Yeah.
Who cares what his laws are where he came from? He did it here. Cut his head off. And then send his head in one box and his body in the other.
Yeah, that's
send him right back to his country, just like that. And be like, stop sending your fucking people here. You're going to get sent back just like this, motherfucker. That's how you let them know. Had there been a perceived threat to the public, appropriate information would have been released, a spokesperson claimed. As far as the release or sexual assault reports and arrests that do not pose a threat to the public are generally not released in order to prevent re-traumatization of the victim. So they're trying to say they didn't release information, so it's not to harm the woman who was, the young woman who was raped here. The department claimed that this decision to not release a statement had nothing to do with the fact that the suspect was an illegal alien. Because they know that these people are awful and they're doing horrible shit, but they don't want to get out to the public because they want this perception that these people are all safe and loving and they just want to get asylum here in the United States and they're great. Why are they hiding this information from the public? Because they don't want them to know that there's horrible shit, because they want these people here for a reason. They've got reasons that they want them here, man. Replace the voters that they already got. Fucking terrible, man. It really is. Fucked up. Yeah. Fucking fucked up, man. But there you go. That's why you got to get the hell out of New York. And once you leave New York, it's like, what happens to people that live in New York? They move here. They move to Florida. They don't stay in New York.
Yeah, they're all coming here.
It's gonna spread. I mean, these fucking immigrants are already on the way here now.
They're all coming here like we did.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, but like fucking shit, man. These people are just. I mean, what the fuck? Stay the fuck home.
A Lakeland McDonald's employee allegedly threw drinks at a customer who said their order was incorrect, chased them outside with a gun, and shot at them, according to Lakeland Police Department.
That's serious, man. That's some serious shit.
The employee is so pissed off. They throw the freaking drink at the poor person. I don't know. Ugh. Well, it's a McDonald's job. You can't be happy when you're working there, right?
Yeah.
Police were called about 1 a.m. Friday to the McDonald's on East Memorial Boulevard after an argument between a customer and an employee resulted in shots being fired. The customer in the drive-thru thought their order was incorrect, which led to an argument with an employee. Surveillance video. So there's surveillance video of it, which means they didn't allegedly throw the drink. They fucking threw the goddamn drink.
They did. I mean, you got the video. I guess it's because he wasn't officially charged with it.
Surveillance video shows the employee, later identified as Chastity Gardner, 22, at the window talking to the customer. She slams the window closed and walks away. She then reopens the window and throws a drink at the customers as they were pulling away. So the customers were already leaving. Mm-hmm. The customer opened the window from outside and threw items from the counter as Gardner re-entered the frame with a gun in hand. She walks up to the window and closes it again after appearing to yell something at the customer, who opened the window again and threw another drink. Gardner allegedly went outside with the gun and shot at the customers as they were driving off out of the parking lot. The customer's vehicle was hit at least once, but no injuries were reported. Gardner was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. She was having a very bad day.
The worst.
But I wouldn't want to be working at 1 a.m. at fucking McDonald's either.
Who's going to McDonald's at 1 a.m.? Seriously, I mean...
Probably people drinking, partying. Yeah. They need a late night snack real quick.
You're dealing with people that are already on edge, man. They're fucked up on something. It's not like the average workers coming in at 1 o'clock in the morning, going to work, coming in. I'm sure you might get one or two of those. Might come for a cup of coffee or something, but more than likely you're going to get a group of scumbags. So you want to put kid gloves on when you're treating them, you know. No excuse for this behavior, though, man. I mean, why the fuck can't people just do what you're expected of? You're expected to go to the fast food place an order, pay for your order, eat your food, and go the fuck home. Why does all this other shit have to happen? What's wrong with people that they have to cause all this extra?
And if it is wrong, you should be able to say, hey, I think my order's wrong, or you're going to get it correct, without you getting pissed the fuck off.
And then you look at the order and be like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me fix that for you. And then you take the wrong order and you eat it when they leave. So, double win right there. You don't throw it out.
Oh, God.
I just don't understand. I don't get it, man. People are just so fucking on edge about everything all the time. I've got no time in my life for that shit. Sensitive fucking people. You can't say this, you can't do it. Fuck you.
Yeah, no.
Fuck these people, dude. I'm over it. Here's a cute one for you. Trapped kitten rescued from in between semi-truck tires. Did you see this?
I saw that. Cute little kitten.
Oh my God. It wasn't trapped.
It was stuck.
It wasn't stuck. It can get in, it can get out. I don't understand how people get stuck in things. I mean, you get in there, right?
Yeah, but then something happens once you're in there and you can't...
What, you panic? You gain 50 pounds? What the hell happens to you? I can understand if it's like a really big tube that gets smaller as you're in it and you're like, oh, fuck. But then you can just go back and you're not stuck anymore. How the hell do you get stuck in something? How?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you angled your body one way to get in and can't move.
Why can't you unangle it? Reverse it. Trace your steps back and get the fuck out.
It's a cat. That's what they do. They get stuck.
No, they don't get stuck. People just feel bad for them. They're like, this cat is perfectly fine. It went right back in after you left.
Yeah, but it's in between tires. So the truck can't move. Like, they're lucky they found the cat there.
No, the truck can move.
It can't move, but the cat's still stuck in the tire.
So let's see. The Ohio State Patrol troopers rescued a curious kitten that crawled in between the wheels of a semi-truck and became stuck somehow. The Northeast Ohio office said on social media that a semi-driver was conducting a pre-trip inspection of his vehicle on the Ohio Turnpike in Portage County when he discovered a kitten wedged in between two tires. The cats are like fucking cockroaches, man. They're everywhere. Of all the places to see a fucking cat, why would it be in these fucking tires?
Maybe it was chasing something.
What the fuck was it chasing? I don't know. The video of the rescue features a person explaining the kitten had apparently gotten one of its claws stuck on something in a narrow space.
Oh.
Watch this meowvelous rescue of a kitten stuck in a semi's wheel well. This seemingly impossible rescue mission had a happy ending. Did my New Jersey accent say that stuff correctly? Did I nail the little lines? They were trying to be cute writing it.
I don't ever hear you with an accent.
Impossible. You didn't hear that?
Well, no, because I know how it was written. And it probably says paws like the cat's paws, right?
It happens sometimes. It does. Jersey comes. I think it's because something's going to happen real soon.
Oh,
and I'm going to have to go back real soon. And I'm thinking it's like my mental thing is going on. It's like my old Jersey accent's coming back. It's
so
weird.
When you go back up there, when you have to go.
Hey, let me get some fucking pork roll, eh?
Such an idiot.
What a fucking everything bagel cream. What the fuck is the fuck out of here? Get the fuck. You're talking to somebody you haven't seen them. Give me a head the fuck out of here.
Oh my god.
The rescuers moved one of the tires and were able to secure the feline in the cardboard box. The kitten was turned over to the Portage Animal Protection League. The cat, all it wanted to do was get back in that tire, too. I'm telling you, when they got it out, the cat was just fighting desperately to get back in there, I'm sure.
Well, its nail was stuck, so I'm glad that someone, was nice enough to rescue the cat.
Was the nail stuck? Was it really stuck? These fucking people. All right, here's another one for you. Woman shares why you should always check the bottom of Ben & Jerry's ice cream tubs.
Oh, no.
You think it's... Immediately you cringed. Why is that?
Why? Is it something nasty?
Is it because you don't like Ben & Jerry's?
I rarely eat ice cream, but when I do, it's always store brand. I don't go out and get special... And Ben & Jerry's has all those funky flavors, right? Where they put crap in it. Like
weird names.
Yeah, no.
They're super woke company. I don't give a fuck anymore. Woke company or not, give me your fucking... If it's delicious, give it to me.
Give me store brand like cookies and cream.
Yeah.
And like the chocolate syrup. I am good to go. That's it.
So people have been left gobsmacked after discovering what's at the bottom of their Ben & Jerry's ice cream tubs. But some believe it's too good to be true. Mom Lena Boston has taken a TikToking it out. Stop. To share the secret treat she claims to be hidden underneath certain ice cream flavors. She urges people to check the packaging before throwing the shit away. Her video, which has more than 2.3 million views, all by the same asshole, has got a lot of people talking, with mainly admitting they had no idea about the secret section. In her viral clip, she writes, "This is why you should always check the bottom of your Ben & Jerry's tubs." So let's fast forward through this article here, because there's a lot of just fucking her personal life for some fucking reason. Like this bitch's lifetime achievement led up to this moment of finding something in her damn thing. So in the video, she cleaned out the tub and opened the bottom section with a knife to reveal 2 bite-sized fudge brownies.
Yum! So that's under. You have to peel back the cardboard, and there's a compartment in there.
Apparently, while some users shared their amazement over the discovery, others claim it's too good to be true, and she planted the chocolates there for the video. One user said, "Ew, why are they hiding it? The amount of uneaten, unclaimed fudge brownies I never knew I had." Another said, "If you work on making the cut look more real, then maybe it would actually fool someone." A third user said, "Not me thinking it was going to be like Willy Wonka's golden ticket and cursing myself for never checking until I saw the end." One more user added, "This is like when everyone said there was no spoon in the Nutella lid." A final user said, I beg your finest pardon." So people were putting this thing to the test, and another person disproved the video by going online and opening up the same exact ice cream this lady had, and there was nothing in the bottom of it.
Oh, okay.
And another person did it and said there was. So I guess you're going to have to test this thing out yourself, people.
What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, one person opened it up and they didn't find anything in the bottom. Another person said they did find something and they showed it on video. This could be the biggest hoax of all time. Next to COVID-19, this could be the biggest hoax of all time. Next to the COVID vaccine.
Now I'm going to want to go, the next time I go grocery shopping, and see which of their ice creams has brownie, and I'm going to grab it.
So let's do it, man. I'm down for getting some ice cream.
Brownie ice cream?
Why not?
Or ice cream with the brownie? Why
not, man?
That sounds good.
Yeah. What else
I
you got?
wonder if they're hard. They're probably disgusting.
Well,
they've been in the damn container forever.
Yeah, they're in there and it's cold. They're in a freezer. To be a cold... I mean, if you're going to eat a brownie, it's got to be nice and warm.
Yeah.
It's got to be warm. I don't know.
All right, well, 2 dudes appear to be equally eager to be the king of Crime Hill in a race to jack the same FedEx package. This is ridiculous with these fucking people. New doorbell cam video circulating on social media appears to show a couple of men racing to somebody's doorstep out in Pennsylvania in an alleged attempt to steal a package that had just been left by a FedEx worker. The FedEx worker literally just put it on the freaking porch.
Yeah.
And he's walking down the sidewalk and these 2 freaking idiots come running out of nowhere. One man from a white car jumps out while another man from a different vehicle behind it opens his door. And it's a foot race to the package from there. The 2 guys reach the package at basically the same time when one of them swipes at the other guy with what some have suggested may be a weapon of some sort. At that point, it looks like he's basically declared himself the winner and makes off with the package. But the loser doesn't take it lying down. He picks up a plant pot and chases the dude who walked away with the package, almost an attempt to throw it. So he picks up this plant pot and just does nothing with it. Chases the guy, doesn't throw it or anything.
I don't get it, man. What the fuck?
Strangely, the two cars then take off from the scene at the same time, going in the same direction. It's unclear if this was just a coincidence, or if all this was a staged and planned execution. Kevin Laura, the man who posted the video and who says he's the owner of the home, admits the alleged thief got a pretty good haul. A couple expensive phones from AT&T. Who knew stealing packages could be such competitive work?
Yeah. I would imagine the average truck probably has some really good shit on there, you know?
Yeah.
It's a pretty genius heist, too. You think of it this way. I mean, there's only one person driving.
Really, all you gotta do is follow one truck.
They're not armed. You know they're not armed, and they're wearing these fucking
I think it's fucked up.
shit-stained shorts.
But it's just like, that's all you gotta do. Well, that package looks like it's got something good.
You never know. I mean, you can get a giant box. Like, we've had giant boxes sent with, like, one little tiny envelope in it. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we did get that one big box. I can't remember what the hell was in there. Oh, the snake grabber.
The snake tool.
Massive,
Jeez, man.
thick box. Like, I know that it's a long pole, but, like, it was a thick box.
Listen,
like,
you're talking about me or are you talking about the box? I don't understand what you're talking about here. You talking about my junk or you talking about
I was talking about the snake grabber,
okay.
You stupid ass.
Well, the way you were describing it, I'm like, geez, what the fuck? Stop bragging about me, all right?
You're so full of yourself.
I am.
Calm down.
I'm full of something. Full of piss and vinegar today. I'm feeling good, man. I'm very, I don't know. I just feel really on the ball today. I don't think my edibles kicked in yet. They haven't slowed me down. They haven't retarded the brain yet, so. I don't know. But otherwise.
The day's still early.
Oh, man, trust me. I'm trying. It's not for lack of trying, people. This is day 2 of a fast, so. Tomorrow it's going to be hitting. All right, so here we're going to be hitting like this, man. Manure truck crashes and covered Connecticut homes and yards in liquid shit. What do you do?
It's disgusting.
What do you do? Everything smells like shit. You clean up your house, you still smell shit everywhere.
And it's summer.
Yeah.
With the heat.
Bacon. All the insects and animals that shit smell all attract.
Ugh.
Oh, my God. I mean, basically, Connecticut turned into Manhattan in a matter of seconds with all the shit sprayed. New Yorkers are like, man, we're going to move to Connecticut. The residents of a Connecticut neighborhood are dealing with a stinky situation after a manure truck rolled over, collided with a car, and spilled its odoriferous cargo. Yeah, I even nailed that word, man. You can tell it wasn't.
I was reading this article this morning. And I'm like, well, that's too big a word for me. So
you really will not use an article if the word's too. You can't just replace it.
If it's got big words and names, I'm like, you see me struggling on here. I'm like, oh, I can't say that name, and like, so no,
Hey, man, know your
get
limits.
rid of the article.
Ann Bedard, whose house is located at the intersection of Deerfield Road and Brayman Hollow in Pomfret, said she heard the sound of the crash and rushed to investigate. She discovered a manure truck had rolled over and struck her neighbor's car, causing it to spray shit on her yard, a neighbor's yard, and their homes. It was like literally a waterfall of brown, she told the news. All of a sudden, we see the sewer come out of the truck, and then the petrol was coming out of the top. It was just flooded down her property.
It's disgusting, dude.
You ever hear that song? It's raining shit, hallelujah, it's raining shit. Nicholas Provost.
You say you're not high, but you're in a mood.
I'm
like
fucking,
extra happy. Like what?
I'm in a good mood, man.
Why?
No,
that's not normal.
I'm not stressed. I'm not anxiety ridden. I'm just feeling good, man. It's a fucking good.
You got one more day left at that other fucking job where you have to leave the house.
There you go, man. Got one more day of that. I'm getting paid right now to sit and do nothing and bullshit with my favorite person in the world and hanging out, man. This is a good day. What else is wrong?
Oh God.
We're going out 3 or 4 inches to make sure that nothing seeped beyond that, Provost said. And then we'll come back in tomorrow with fresh material and seed and replace everything that gets dug up today. So Pomfret Fire Department Chief Brett Sheldon said the cause of the Tuesday evening crash is still under investigation. He said the driver of the truck sustained only minor injuries, but there is a lot of shit.
Like, who's going to clean that? Like, I know that they're probably going to take care of the road or whatever, and they said something about cedar and all that. Yeah. But who is going to, like, is a fire truck going to come and, like, spray these people's houses down? Mm-hmm. Or is the owner going to have to go and grab their freaking hose? And like, who's going to take care of that?
The owners, I'm sure.
Disgusting, man. So gross.
Who do you send the bill to? The county's. Well, actually, you know what? Who would come out? Maybe the company.
It's a county truck.
Maybe the company of that driver. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be like, motherfucker, you just covered my house in shit. Who's going to clean this mess?
I mean, just if that happened here, the first thing I would do was call the company that did it. Just like we did when they fucked up the fence in the backyard. We called the company, and because I don't think we didn't know what happened until the next day. We're like, wait, what happened to the fence? And we called them up immediately. We're like,
pieces of shit.
Yeah, and then they, eventually they did it. But the thing is that's what you got to do, man. If someone just starts flinging shit over the yard. I mean, you saw what I did when like someone's dog shit on the yard. If like a whole pile of shit just flew and bathed their house and shit from a truck, it'd be pretty bad. All right, so I got one more here for you. Some bars and eateries are banning 20-somethings. Can it become a widespread practice? I don't know. Can you ban people based off their age? I didn't know you could, unless you were serving.
Why are they being annoying?
I don't know. We'll find out. When Johnny Barunis opened the auction house in New York's Upper East Side in 1993, he knew he wanted to deter a certain type of customer in their early 20s. In his words, those kids that had their flannel shirts tied around their waists, wearing their Villanova hats backwards, walking around in the street with their Amstel light in their hand. This is back in 1993.
Like, what's wrong with this dude?
He just hates kids. I don't know.
In their young 20s?
Yeah.
I wore my flannel shirts around my waist. 93. Get the fuck out of here.
These kids and their damn Nirvana music. Never mind. He deliberately cultivated an atmosphere at his bar that he felt might intimidate a fresh out of college 20-something. Rich velvet drapes, crystal chandeliers, antique furniture, and the like. So he's like, let's class it up so these kids don't come, I guess. Mm-hmm. On Fridays and Saturdays, the message was more explicit. Only patrons 25 and up were allowed in the door.
What the hell? Yeah. This is weird.
I mean, the thing is like you can discriminate based on age if you're serving alcohol. Like you can't have people under the age of 21. You could have that sign up. I didn't think you could
I didn't think you could just block certain like a certain group. Like that's really weird.
You know what would be a good idea if you're going to be a bar owner or the owner of any kind of cool hangout establishment, I think, and this would be something I would do if I had the money and the time and if I gave a shit enough, is I would open up a place and charge a membership. But the membership fees would go into making the place better, obviously. So like you got your nice bar, you got a lounge, you got TVs, you got everything, sports and all sorts of shit. And then maybe like you have different things like incentives, game nights and stuff. You come in, you have a membership, because then that means the people that are paying there obviously care and respect the place, and they're going to keep it tidy. They're not going to fight there. It'll be respected if it's exclusive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll make other people behave when they want to get membership. Like, oh man, I got to get to this place. I'm just thinking that would be a better idea. If you have a place where anybody can just come in, you see what the fuck happens, right? Mm-hmm. Waffle House. Look at Waffle House. I don't know. Well, obviously you can't do that with food, but I'm thinking like a bar, something fun like that. That's not a necessity of the life. Anyway, he deliberately cultivated an atmosphere at his bar that he felt might intimidate these people. He says his age policy was rare back then, and some at the time questioned his decision to keep out younger customers. 3 decades later, the bar is something of an institution, and the 25 and up policy on weekends was so well received that he implemented it at his sister bar, the Back Room. Today, plenty of bars and lounges around the U.S. impose similar, if not stricter, age restrictions, hoping to curb unruly behavior sometimes exhibited by newly legal drinkers and appeal to an older crowd.
I can see that, though. I can see that. In your 20s, man, you're a freaking punk, you know?
Yeah. You know what? I don't have a problem with this at all.
Yeah, I do think it's weird. I didn't know you could do that, but apparently a lot of bars do that. I didn't know that.
Well, there is a real problem when you're an older person and you're around a bunch of young people, because it's like you've been there and done that. They're still doing it. You don't have any connection with them. Yeah, your priorities are different. You change. Your mind changes.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do with anyone under the age of 35. I don't want to have a conversation with you, you know? That's just the way I am. That's just the age that I would say would be like my cutoff for having a conversation with somebody. I just wouldn't. Anything under that, to me, you're in that different generation. You're thinking differently. The way you are is different. You know, it's just I just wouldn't have anything to do with these people. So that would be my age limit. I would think 35. I think that's what I would do if I was. You think that's too old?
I don't. No.
Well, maybe 25 is right then for this guy. It makes sense.
Well, that's when you start maturing a little bit, right?
Yeah, you can't handle your liquor at 21. You shouldn't have been drinking that long. It should have been your first couple of drinks, you know. Well, people are pissed off about this, though, in some areas. They're saying it's racist. They're saying
racist.
They're trying to say it's racist somehow, even though white people are under the age of 25 too. Maybe not in that area. I don't know. But they're trying to say that this guy was racist and was trying to keep out the black people, and the reason why he implemented this plan was to weed them out, because he was looking at demographics and seeing their ages and trying to weed them out that way, in a diplomatic way, without looking like a piece of shit. Yeah.
If he's been doing it since '93, I mean, come on.
How many black people wearing flannels around their fucking waist in '93?
I don't think anybody.
Wearing Nirvana shirts, drinking Amstel fucking Light like this guy hates so much. I mean, Jesus fucking dude. I don't know, man. I guess back in my bar days, though, when I was younger and I used to go to the bars, I never wanted to be around the older people. When I was young, I didn't want to be around older people. Now that I'm old, I don't want to be around younger people. I just want to be around people my own age. Or older, now. Yeah. Even when I was younger, I was always attracted to older people.
Senior night.
Yeah.
That's what we need at this point. We're old as fuck.
Yeah.
Don't want to be around fucking 20-year-olds either.
Play bingo, though, with these fucking people. I don't know, man. We do need a hobby. We do need to find something to do.
We do nothing.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's just I just don't feel like it.
Well, we also have one major thing holding us back from doing that kind of stuff, too.
We've discussed it, what do you want to do this summer? Nothing. Yeah. We've done it all. The first 2 years that we moved down here, we were everywhere. Yeah. We've seen it all. We've gone to the aquarium 50 fucking times. We've done all this shit. So it's
wax museum.
Yeah, we did it all.
Yeah, we've done everything.
Just whatever. Walk around Broadway at the beach again? I don't know. Yeah. It's just, there's nothing. No, I'd rather just stay home and chill out and not spend money.
I mean, I do get the appeal for people that are on vacation to come here, but when you live here, it's just
it's different when you're here every single day. And we did do everything in the first 2 years. Now there's nothing left to do.
It killed my want and need to do any kind of other vacationing, because what are you going to do, the same thing somewhere else? We have all that shit here. But it's good that we did that, because the kids got to do all that stuff when they were young. Now they're teenagers and they don't give a fuck either. Yeah, but they did have that experience. Yeah. They lived in a vacation town. They didn't have to go every year. They were here. So yeah, I think it's good growing up on a beach, right? Growing up, yeah. I would have thought that was awesome as a kid. Not living in this shit, though. It does suck, man. I mean, I thought it was going to be a lot cooler when I was younger. I used to watch Baywatch. I would just think I'd be on the beach hanging out with C.J. Parker, man, fucking loving life. That was Pamela Anderson's character back in the day. Mm-hmm. Even though I like the other one better. I like the Yasmin Bleeth. Yeah. She looks like shit now. Have you seen her lately? Nope, and I never saw that show. You never watched Baywatch? Why the hell would I watch that? Because it had the greatest theme song, one of the greatest theme songs. Before One Tree Hill, I would say Baywatch had one of those songs that was just freaking amazing, man. Every time you hear it, shit's about to go down. Yeah, they don't do theme songs anymore for shows. That's the thing, man. They used to have that one guy who would do all the songs. And they were all good. He sang every song, the guy. Yeah. It was that same voice. And sometimes, like my podcast will do, they do quizzes and stuff, games, and they'll play, themes from TV shows or whatever, and sometimes I get so confused because they all sound alike. Yeah. I have to really listen to the words to be like, okay, it's this show. What was your favorite TV theme of all time? I don't know. Growing Pains had a good one. I was just going to say Growing Pains. Show me that's my love. See, that was really good. Yeah. I don't know. There was so many. Family Ties had a good one. Oh, man. We were singing that the other day. Family Matters had a good one. Family Ties, we were singing the other day. I think you were coming to bed and I was already singing it. You jumped in the chorus. It's just, I don't know. What we do, baby. Without love. That's right, I was singing that. And there ain't no nothing we can love each other through. Good stuff right there, man. Oh, Lord. I fucking hated that show growing up, Family Ties. I used to want to punch Michael J. Fox so bad. He's such a little piece of shit. I love that show. A little conservative asshole in the 80s, fucking, I love Ronald Reagan. Shut the fuck up and do Back to the Future, you little prick. Where the fuck is Doc to bail his asshole out? You got anything else? No, I'm good. Well, I guess he looked like an asshole on that show with his stupid little suit and tie on, a little bow tie, and his cute sister who looks ugly now with Justine Bateman. Lord. Wait, didn't she have a brother, Justine Bateman? What was her brother's name? Shut up, man. Just get to your asshole story. You fucking asshole. I was gearing up for it. I was thinking, Jason Bateman. I gotta watch that show with him in it, too. Arrested Development. I got a lot of fucking shows, man. I have no idea. My BFF is back, so I have no idea what the hell to watch first. I have no idea. I gotta finish originals. Yes, you do, because you're rewatching Vampire Diaries, so... Yeah, rewatching Vampire Diaries. But it's been so long that she's gonna rewatch the first until the part where we got to, Because by then, I'll be done with originals, and then I can just hop back, and we can catch back up to the Vampire Diaries where we were, and then just continue on and watch it from there. And then I've got Missy, who needs to hurry the fuck up and get back to life. I know she's got some stuff going on now, so she's taking care of it. Yeah, she's busy with stuff, but I'll probably beat her with the originals.
I like listening to her updates. I want you to catch up to her. I want you to catch up to her so we can actually talk about this shit.
Where was she again?
She's right before the season 2 finale.
Okay. Of the originals. Okay.
Of the originals.
So I've got maybe...
Like, I can't say nothing.
I'm on episode 10, so I've got like 8 or 9 episodes probably to catch up. I don't think I'll be able to do that today, but I will be able to do it this weekend. By the end of this weekend, I want to be near the end of season 3.
Oh, simple. You can
be easy. That. I mean, I got shit to do, but the thing is, Sunday I got really not much, and Monday I'm off.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to just get a lot of shit done on Monday. So that's what I'm thinking. And Monday we do have the live show as well. We're going to be doing that at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
And send in your questions and stuff, because next week is when we're going to try to do fun episodes. We'll see what happens.
No, we will. We actually got a nice influx. That's what I was doing last night. I was busy, man. I was out there, meeting and greeting, kissing babies and doing a lot of stuff, talking. Because the thing is, like, we've been so fucking distant. Haven't really been doing the whole fan interaction thing or anything like that. Just kind of sticking to our Discord when we can and just whatever. I was on there just fucking replying to messages and whatnot and emails, and it's like, holy shit, man, we got a nice little support system out there. So it's good, and we're gonna have some really fun shows next week. Not sure what the entire slate consists of here. I know we're doing our live show Monday. We're doing our Q&A show either Wednesday or Friday, and then we're gonna have random, just wacky topics, I guess, is weird shit.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, and if not, then maybe if we get too many questions, we'll do two.
Yeah,
2 of those. I mean, those are always fun. All right, so this person wants to know: am I the asshole for wanting my roommate's boyfriend to stop eating my groceries, even though he pays for them?
He's paying for them.
They're not your groceries. He's paying for them shits.
Yeah, he's paying for them. What's the fucking problem?
I don't.
I could see if he wasn't paying for him and he was just helping himself. Mm-hmm. That would piss me off. Yeah. First couple times, okay, but then I let my roommate know, like, dude, we gotta get him to stop eating my food. But he's paying for it. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's so weird.
There better be a damn good reason to be pissed off.
It's just really weird to me, though. Like, why would you be mad? Like that's like someone coming over here and filling our fridge and then leaving. But then the next day they come over to say hi and they open the fridge and grab a bottle of water and us getting pissed. Like, they pay for this. She must
go shopping, or he or whatever must go shopping, right?
Yeah.
And then this guy comes over and eats half of it and then just leaves like a 50 on the table or something. That's probably what it is. Well, he probably doesn't give the money before she goes to the store.
All right, let's see here. So I'm 27. I'm a male. I think so, at least. In 5 minutes, it could change. Let's see if they misgender or change their gender mid-topic. So I'm 27 years old. I'm a female now. I live with my roommate, Sarah, 26. Things have been good except for one thing. Her boyfriend, Sean, who's 28. Sean stays over a lot, like several nights a week. Honestly, it wouldn't be a huge deal except for the food situation. All right, now, if you're Sean and your girlfriend has a male roommate... Mm-hmm. Of course you're going to be over there as much as possible, you would think, right? I mean, this isn't like Stefan fucking telling Elena to, go hang out with my brother. Just go hang out with him. I know we were supposed to fuck, and I know I got you all horny, and I'm going to leave you hot and bothered. But hang out with Dolph, okay? And fucking leave. But this is a guy who's just marking his territory, I think, right? So anyway, he has a serious appetite. Yeah, for your roommate, motherfucker. And he seems to think the fridge is a free-for-all. Here's the twist. Whenever he eats something of mine, he immediately Venmos me the money. Every single time. And usually for a little more than it's worth. Okay.
What is the problem? You had to go to the store again?
Actually...
I mean, yeah, I can see that's annoying, but the dude is paying. He's paying for it.
Yeah, but you know what? Maybe this person didn't want to leave the house and they were like, man, I really want to eat that meal I got in the fridge. That Hungry Man dinner. I don't care if it cost me $3 and you're giving me $5 for it. I wanted to eat that. Now I got to get dressed, shower, fucking get ready, leave the house, go pick up a Hungry Man meal to replace the one that you bought. Okay. Right. By the time I get back from the store, you're gonna hand me fucking $3 for a drink. Do I got to get that? Is everything itemized? You getting a bunch of $2, $3, $5 charges to your Venmo? I don't know. Last week he devoured half my carton of almond milk, my morning coffee essential, and instantly sent me $5. It's kind of annoying, but hey, at least he's paying me back, right? Here's the problem. It disrupts my grocery planning. The constant need to replace food throws off my schedule. Plus, it's very inconsiderate. Like, shouldn't he at least ask before polishing off my favorite yogurt? The other day, I got a Venmo payment for $50 and came home to find Sean cooking a giant lunch spread with all the ingredients I just bought. I calmly explained that while I appreciate him paying me back, I prefer him to ask before grabbing my stuff.
Why isn't he eating his girlfriend's food?
I don't know. Maybe she is a pain in the ass with eating like I am. And only gets certain things, and this guy comes over and he's like, well, honey, babe. Because you know how guys, babe.
But you can't cook up a whole meal.
Yeah.
I could see if you're snacking or something, but you can't just, like, take everything out of the fridge and, like, make this huge meal. Like, it's not... Even if you're paying that back, that would piss me off.
It would.
Like, what am I supposed to eat now?
How mad would you be if, like, your sister was staying here temporarily and, like, you woke up in the morning and you're like, oh, I'm going to make myself something to eat. And then you went in the kitchen and all your stuff was already gone. And you're like, wait, what the fuck happened? And your sister's like, oh, here's $30.
Yeah, at some point, I'd be like, okay, go to the store and go pick it up.
I know you'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I know you. You'd be like, this motherfucker, I wanted to fucking eat. Now we gotta fucking fuck. You'd be in here putting your clothes on, bitching me out, and then I'm mad because I gotta take you to the store.
Yeah.
Anyway, he apologized. Sarah seemed a little miffed, and the tension was thick. Now, Sarah thinks I'm being petty because Sean always reimburses me right away and with interest. Am I the asshole for wanting respect on my groceries even if I get paid back?
Stop paying me back and go replace it or leave it alone. If this is happening every time he comes over, just bring your own damn groceries over here.
That's what I was thinking. Bring your own groceries.
Like, you know you're coming and you're going to be hungry, so stop at the store before you get here and grab some goddamn food.
Exactly.
Like, I just don't understand. Because, at this point, you're being really inconsiderate about the whole fucking thing. And so I understand. Like, if it's happening all the time, this would piss me off.
The way it was laid out in the title, I was like, no, this guy's definitely an asshole. But the way he explained it, he explained himself
He's making whole meals and stuff. Like, get the hell out of here.
He explained himself well, and I could put myself in his shoes and see exactly why this would bother me. If you went in there in the morning and you were like, man, I had my morning cigarette and soda.
Yeah, my soda was gone.
Your soda was gone, but there was $5 bill where the empty box was.
Oh, no.
You can't drink a $5 bill.
Yeah.
I understand. I mean, this guy, Sean, is doing the noble thing by paying him back, but he's not going about it the right way. If he's like, hey, man, I'll give you $50 if I can just make something to eat real quick. But then again, I mean, you're headed there. You're passing by stores on the way there. Why don't you stop at the store?
If it's happening every time, start picking up food before you show up, because this is annoying.
Because at this point, you're shopping for this guy. You're becoming his servant, and the roles are different now.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
It's
not the asshole for this guy.
Not the asshole, and that was roommate's pissed. Fuck her, too, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch. And why don't you guys move in together? Do something else. Figure something out, you know? Definitely not the asshole here. And that was a very good explanation. This guy covered his bases really well. He
did a good job, because the title was not on his side.
Not doing him any favors. I was already about to say, fuck, who the fuck is this guy? Fucking someone's buying me groceries.
You're getting paid. Yeah. But this was seriously pissed me off, so not the asshole at all. Fuck that dude, man.
I can't believe it's Friday.
Yeah.
It is Friday. I can't believe it, man. This week went by so fast. It really did. But this is one of the best weeks, man. This is the final week of June. I can't wait to see what July brings. I'm just excited, man. It's a good time in life. So it's a good time to be alive, people. Even though last night might have been a rough night, man, watching that fucking debate and then the aftermath of what I think is going to happen. It's just, you got to try to stay positive and just live your life and enjoy all the riches that it brings, all the joy and all that good shit.
Good Lord.
I'm trying, man. I'm fucking trying here.
Come back down to my level, will you please?
Come back down to your level. Don't worry, it'll come soon. What do you got planned for the next couple of days?
I'll finish season 2 of The Mole. And then probably nip tuck, because nothing comes out until July for me. Yeah. So, Big Brother Canada got canceled. That news came down. I think I'm pissed off.
Why did it get canceled?
What the fuck, man?
Because you were the only one watching it? We have one viewer in America. I don't know,
but Jesus Christ. I'm pissed off over that, because it's so much better than this.
Don't you ever use the Lord's name in vain. You said it and I winced.
Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. God damn it.
Ooh.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You freaking idiot, dude.
Ooh. You hurt?
Shut up. It's fine.
Okay.
Plug your ears.
Plug my ears like a little baby boy.
God.
What else you got going? That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't... Nah. I walk. That's it.
There you go, man. At least you're doing something with your ass. Me, I'm going to be hanging out, man. We got some good shit to watch. Well, I have to finish Originals. Mm-hmm. That is my goal, is to get through with that show. I'm actually enjoying it. I mean, hopefully my BFF can catch up on Vampire Diaries or whatever I don't even know why.
I'm glad you went back and gave it another shot.
Me too.
I'm glad.
Me too. I'm glad. Even though I don't know who the hell's playing Rebecca now, I think they might have body swapped her. That's what they did. They swapping bodies and shit. Maybe she went into an uglier version of herself's body.
Shut up.
You got to see this, man. Look up. If people could look at Rebecca season 1 and then season 2 Rebecca and look at the face. It's a different human being.
Maybe she had a kid or something.
She didn't gain weight though. She looks thinner and looks.
She looks thinner.
It looks worse. It looks bad. She just does not look good.
Well, maybe she has an eating disorder. I don't know.
Me neither. I don't know. But I'm doing that. Getting back to Vampire Diaries, finishing that one up again. And there's a couple of movies. There's another show that got recommended to me from one of our listeners called Rain on Netflix, where apparently the rain is biologically poisoned and is killing people. Or some shit like that. It's like spreading a virus in the rain. And I'm like, oh my God, that's a fucking scary thought. As much as they want to fuck with the weather, they want to block out the sun and do all sorts of crazy shit. You know what? Wouldn't be surprised if we had mRNA fucking raindrops with the COVID vaccine and that bitch falling on us one day. Wouldn't surprise me, man. None of this shit would anymore. Especially if, let's say if the Democrats lose the election in November, they're going to try to fucking kill everybody, man. They're fucking insane. One little thing, if Trump got back in there, it would be the catalyst that just made all their heads explode. Much to our benefit if it actually did literally explode. But tell them where you can find us.
You can find us at Voice of Misery on all platforms and voicesofmiserypodcast@gmail.com.